Jamaica Young Police channel. To my loyal viewers and subscribers, we at the channel are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because it saves lives. Yes, preemptive strikes save lives, and that's what we're all about, saving lives. So I don't know if those who have been following the event over the weekend, Sunday in Portmore Pines, St. Catherine, that is St. Catherine South Police area, close to the 100-man police station, based on the information received. I don't know if the police had watched this video in its entirety and if they have grasped anything from it, but I'm going to let you, my loyal viewers and subscribers, you watch, you listen, and you will decide, and then I'm going to address the same and let you guys know what I have garnered from this video. So if you listen keenly to the audio or the background music that he says, ghetto youth must have things. I don't know if some people understand what I mean by that. But basically the person who sent out that recording, because remember it's within minutes after the robbery and everything, that this video went out with that background music on it. So that background music, that is cheering, that background music is cheering the robbers to say, yes, what you're doing is a marvelous job. Yeah man, we have things at other people's expense. So I hope the police question that person, because this recording, this is not something in the vacuum. This is something planned. This was a stage event, the recording, because they think that they are in a movie, because most of these guys is just attention they're seeking. Most criminals, because that's why they're in gangs. They're not getting any love from at home, and they grow up unloved because most of them, they are not flowers. You understand. So that's why you see all of these. That's why you see most of them resort to criminality, because that's where they feel welcome. So I hope the police, the police in Jamaica, I hope the person who sent that video, I hope the police would question that person, because that person have information to supply to the police investigators in regard to this robbery, and and their success in taking out robbing $23 million, and it's really sad, and this is the second time and nothing happened. Nothing happened in regards to the police challenging these men, but that's how it is. That's the criminal's paradise, Jamaica. So it's sad. So moving on from this video, I want you to listen to this voice note and everything that you're gonna. I want you to watch, you listen, and you decide. And we get back dissecting this thing in its entirety.
Bernie, the police force have the intel, have the intelligence of these things. There's a particular set of men who sign treaty, men from different gang divide and political divide who sign a treaty with general to start do them things here, and they have literally weaved their way into the internal operations of guardsman with general, because the guardman and their guards are not sitting well coming out of the court ruling the other day, because they still don't want to pay the people them outstanding bomber clock money. money, and them still want to put them on one last ditch 2-year contract same way before them take them on and stop. So because of that, the men are vulnerable, they are susceptible to corruption, and if a man buy them and can get the fleet information and the movement of the fleets them we carry money in general. This is something that the man them have, and the man them not sit down, police blood clot sit down and bomb clot intelligence, and they can do a blood clot execute, road traffic blood clot act, so they can rake in bomb clot revenue, and at the same time the gangs are left to feel blood clot confident, so they can carry out the daylight attack down at Pines and look further up the road, even closer to the fucking police divisional headquarters. You can carry out a brazen blood clotting like this, and the response not start yet, take place. So obviously in other countries some things are not priority. If you don't notice, say the only for crime are going and the murder, it is not a talking point in terms of how the government are operating. I mean, now coming a fucking GLP PNP argument, Me are coming just a national security crisis we find ourselves, but it seems as though a team or a delegation going to Haiti is far more important when we are becoming little Haiti, It's like that demand them Nazi. Bernard, you said rightfully, they have the might, to can take on police, but the only difference is that because it now will be treated as an attack on the states, then you can call in external forces now, like you call for aid from US and them people. You understand? We ultimately go overpower the man, but at the end of the day, it is a deadly blood clot thing going on right now in another country. Everybody turn a blind eye to turn to things.
Yeah, so if you have listened to that police officer expressing his frustration of what's happening in Jamaica with the crime, and he's rightfully calling out both political parties for their inaction in stemming crime in Jamaica. And the Prime Minister wants to send troops to Haiti, and the opposition leader supports him on that. When Jamaica can't even fix its own crime problem that these people have created. And as he has rightfully said, that the only entity or agency or group of people that both political party, they have one common enemy there, the PNP LGBTQ plus party and the GLP LGBTQ plus government is one common enemy they have in Jamaica, and most people don't even know it. But we as crime fighter and police officer, we know that we are the only enemies of both political parties in this era. Yes, both political party. And I can give you so many reasons why I've said that. And the reason why we start this channel is to, it's for the young police officers in Jamaican constabulary force to help them avoid prison pipeline trap ahead of them that the corrupt politicians of both political parties have legislated and enacted the Indicom law. Yes, that is the main reason, That is one of the main reasons why we had started this channel. And what even propel us even more after we started the channel is when they start to persecute the police officers now from leaving the police force, and they even wanted to jail them. Yes, so to all my detractors and low IQ people, yes, and this has nothing to do with politics when it comes to me. It comes to do anything to do with the police. I don't care which party it is or which government. Yes, I am just going always hard blast out on them. As I stated and I stated again and again, my common enemies are always thieving police officers. But now I can see that, as a member of the Justice League, yes, I have infuriated the low IQ people, the PNP LGBTQ plus activists and supporters. Yes, that they are low IQ people. Most of them they cannot think. They are organic robots. Yeah, and when someone who's from a PNP community, because it wasn't LGBT then, when somebody is from a PNP community and you can think, they see you as a traitor and they see you as the other. Because you can think. Most of them cannot think. All the lies and everything that they can tell, that they can tell others, they can't tell you, because you will always use facts. So when you use facts now, they label you as that. I am the only police officer who have served in the Jamaica Constabulary Force and as Jamaican who is on YouTube, who is pointing out with facts the crimes, the criminality of the PNP LGBTQ plus party that they have instilled in the mind of the Jamaican people. Whether or not you want to believe it, this is the 18 years, of Michael Manley and PJ Patterson's legacy. Criminality we are looking at right now. And guess what? The PMP LGBTQ plus party, they got a friend when Bruce Golding become leader of the Jamaica Labour Party. Yes, let me repeat it. The PMP LGBTQ plus party got a friend when they got Bruce Golding as the leader of the Jamaica Labour Party then. Then after that, he transformed it. The same man who went to Britain and said what he said on Good Morning Britain, that is the same man who turned the party in the LGBTQ plus party, because a lot of them came from the NDM with him. So I don't know what was he talking about. So we'll continue the journey. So in Jamaica, as we have stated at this channel, both political party, they have legislators that and enact the law in the come to punish the police officers and the soldiers for the extradition of Christopher Dudu-Skok. Yes, Christopher Dudu-Skok was a JLP LGBTQ plus activist and supporter of Bruce Golding and the Jamaica Labour Party. He was very influential in getting even PMP communities in Jamaica to vote overwhelmingly for the Labour Party and propel Bruce Golding to become Prime Minister. So, in return, Jamaica is reaping its fruits from the chosen, protected ones, and the super poor ghetto youths who only want the police to leave them alone. So the police is leaving them alone, and this is what they are doing. Because all police do is just kill ghetto youth and fight against ghetto youth. You understand? So I have been telling people, that everything from the Indicom law, but most people do not read, or if they read, they don't even understand. Because sometimes when you even compliment people, they take it as insult. So you have to be careful, especially when people IQ are like stones. So some people you have to you have to spoon feed them, and some people you have to feed them gently. Well, look, you see at the Jamaica Young Police channel, we don't spoon feed or baby feed any adults, because this is not a kindergarten channel. Right here, yes, we punch hard, yes, real hard. And if it wasn't for the Indicom Act that these people, both political party, had enacted in Jamaica, all of this that you are seeing, it wouldn't be happening. Whether you're for the PMP LGBTQ plus party or the JLP LGBTQ plus party, if you as a Jamaican can think, or a person who values your life, just look at it. One of the leader one of the political party in Jamaica says he wants 8 years in prison for people who kill other people, and then they can get parole. Not even in America you get that. Or Europe, Europe where the liberals are, where up is down and down is up, and God is an imaginary friend and all kind of thing. The same people who gave us the Bible. These are the same people now who are willing to tell you that your life only has value 8 years. Your life, or your children, your grandparents' life value 8 years. And the other one now, the Prime Minister is saying, it's 45 years to life. We at the Jamaica Young Police channel, yes, we say 45 years to life. And the reason why we are saying that, because our life and the lives of others has value. And we only have one life. We don't know anyone who have 2 lives. The last person who came on earth who has 2 lives was the Son of God. And I have never met him. We only read. And this is something that's imparted to us. And it's all in the Bible. So Jamaica is reaping what it has sown over the years. And everything is communicating. Everything has to do with one man and one man alone. Christopher Dudu-Skok. Whether or not you want to like him or don't like him, this is the most powerful man that ever to walk on the ground in Jamaica. Because he's able to, although he's in prison in the United States, in the state of New Jersey, this man, power and influence is still showing right now in Jamaica. Look at the brazenness of these criminals. And not only that, look at what the police are doing. They're demotivated mean we say have all reasons to feel demotivated? Because when you have a government and an opposition party, they do not denounce criminality. They are never on your side when you are doing your job. How somebody supposed to be in the mindset of doing their job and doing it effectively without thinking of repercussion? When you're right as a police officer in Jamaica, you're wrong. And when you're wrong as a police officer in Jamaica, you're double wrong. Because the people are conditioned to hate the Jamaican police. From I was growing up in the 1970s, I am from the heart of the beast, the belly of the beast, where criminality, the birth of criminality is from. Yes, Fedamap and Borry Boy, Jonestown. We ain't talking about the hatters who came after. We are talking about the birth of criminality, Jonestown. You understand? And I'm able to can dissect and decipher things for myself. No one cannot brainwash me. No one cannot bully me to say things that are not true. We are not perfect. We are infallible human beings. So at times, we will make mistakes. And when we make mistakes, we'll admit to it. Because we are adults. We are not man babies over here at the Jamaica Young Police Channel. The beginning of the end is inside for Jamaica, because our politicians and various media houses have been cuddling, enabling, supporting and encouraging these parasites, gun-toting killers. It's a matter of time before these parasites, yes, these gunmen, reach uptown. The Jamaicans must thank former Prime Minister Bruce Golding, yes man, and the current Prime Minister Andrew Holness, Dr. Peter Phillips and the 62 members of Parliament who have voted and give the Jamaican people Indicom Act. So all of you that are experiencing crime and uneasiness and worrying about the security, that's where your complaint should be lodged at, against both political parties. Thanks to the Indicom Act, the criminal now believe that they are the elected government and should do anything they wanted. We at the Jamaica Young Police Channel had predicted that this was coming to Jamaica. And wait, and I want it, when I say wait, just wait. The IEDs are coming. Most Jamaican people do not know what that is. Yes, but I am not even going to break it down, because if you don't know what is IEDs, let's go on the internet and type it in. Yes, the IEDs are coming because terrorists' jobs are to terrorize the citizens and drive fear into the heart of the people and the security forces. After I wrote this post to one of the newspapers online in Jamaica about the most wanted man threw grenade at the security forces in St. Ann, injuring a police officer, and stated that we believe in preemptive strike because they save life. And I don't care which fool says, as it is a way to protect the lives of innocent people. That's why we believe in a preemptive strike, because it saves lives of innocent people. We don't want innocent people to lose their life. And the reason why these guys are marauding around with their high-power weapons, traveling cars, 2 vehicles, comfortable. Then you think criminals don't read or understand? They know that the police are demotivated. They know that. They know that the police hate their jobs. You think the gunmen don't know? Because remember, they have family, Police officers are from the same community where they operate. And as you have heard, the police officer said, criminals. Yes, the criminals, they have signed treaty with each other. So the same people, who are supporting the criminals, the ghetto youths, leave the ghetto youths them alone. Yeah, man, them just want the police offer them back, make them can't live. Yeah, man, so them are live now. These same criminals now. So you see, they like when you cannot think, So this police officer that made this voice note, is very smart. By the criminals, them signing peace treaty. So basically, they're saying that we are the persons who's in charge of this community and that community, and they decide who can go to and from and get easy access or pass through their community. So this is what the Jamaican politicians have done to your Jamaican by handing over Jamaica to criminals that they can sign peace treaty in Jamaica for other criminals can move around freely. But don't you see, this is madness? Yes, and I can tell you, it's going to get worse because the police in Jamaica, they have more enemies than black suit, especially the good police officers. And in Jamaica, you know how it is. When you're a good police officer, you don't make it past sergeant and inspector. It's hard for you to go up there because you have to be a part of the cabal and you have to be a person who take the political loyalty pledge, whether privately or publicly. When I was serving in the police force, they would do it publicly and they would tell you that they are PMP supporters first, PMP supporters second, PMP supporters last, and police and PMP police. They are PMP police. I never know that the PMP have police force in Jamaica until then. All the years that I spent in the police force. When I was serving and Edward Seaga was Prime Minister, I never heard nobody say them a JLP police. Not until 1990 I heard that they are PMP police. No impartiality. So this is what happened. Twice since a year now, they rob beryllium. They say it's Godman is just washing the name because this man don't want to give the people them their benefits, and I don't know why the government don't enforce the law. It's just it just boggles the mind. If these people are supposed to be staff members and this man can be scooting around the law, it just don't make any sense at all. So as you heard what the police officer said, and everything he said in it is true. You have to treat people fairly, and these security guards are not being treated fairly by the director. So all kind of things can happen when they treat people bad, and it's so unfortunate those the security guards who were shot. But my advice to them, I am not a legal expert or scholar, but I do believe that whatever that they are saying, that they should sue. These security guards and their family should sue the company for what had happened to them, for the injuries that they had suffered. Jamaica is a criminal's paradise in the Caribbean Sea. Have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police Channel out.